Today's mission adventure takes us about 2 hours south of Anaheim. Well, depending on the traffic. Today it's 3:30 on a Saturday and it's staying about 2 hours to San Diego to the San Diego Zoo. Of course, we had to stop by the gift shop on the way in. Oh my goodness, their merchandise is so incredibly adorable. They have a lot of merchandise right now that is geared towards the panda bears because finally the panda bears are back in San Diego, and so they have to pay homage to that. But I love what they've done with it. I love the surfing pandas. I love how they've got that California vibe mixed with the zoo. I think they are absolutely adorable. The kids t-shirts are $22.99. The adults t-shirts are $29.99. And the spirit jersey is $76.95. So all these prices are pretty comparable to a Disneyland. We have got so many adorable panda bear things, not surprisingly. Oh my goodness, welcome to sunny San Diego. Here's another version of the hat. Love it. I'm going to show you what originally grabbed our attention when we had to come in. Look! Hello, kitty! These panda bears are absolutely adorable. Oh my gosh, they're so soft. I have not had zoo passes in forever, a couple years now. So I'm so excited to be back. And the panda bears are back, which is the big main reason why we picked the San Diego Zoo today. So if you're limited time, we're limited time today. Probably recommend walking. They do have bus tours available and those are included with your admission. We're not going to do that today because we've got limited time. I was afraid that we were going to be too late in the day and too early to see all the animals out and being active. But check this out. These little orangutans are so cute. He is up and moving around and trying to find somebody to play with. One of the things that I love most about the San Diego Zoo is that they have given the animals a lot of space to be able to play. They've given them things to interact with, and they've given them places that they can hide in the enclosure if they want to get away. So from there,
so they've upgraded their technology.
There we moved right into this aviary. Love aviaries. One of the things that I love that the San Diego Zoo does is that everything is huge. So like this is all enclosed with mesh, so the birds are protected and safe in here. But it's big, so they've got room to fly and room to be birds.
Because I know you can't see it.
Don't mind me. I don't know where they're going, but it's kind of funny. There's some up there.
I don't know, but
I don't know if he's reading his own history.
Rock of the Rock?
Oh!
They got the same color.
I did not expect him to sound like that.
That's super cool.
yeah, they label their net.
Well, no, that's not. The sign doesn't say different either. Where they've done their doors, you can't open the second door until the first one is totally closed. It locks you in there, which is a really good thing because it's going to ensure that these birds don't escape. There's more birds to the right, treetops to the left. We picked treetop. It's been long enough that I don't remember where everything is anymore. And we didn't grab a map, so we're just going to be excited. That sign says, ooh, panda bears and gorillas are this way, so we picked right.
Can I pick it up?
I stopped to look at the gorillas and AJ and Who's kind of ran ahead. I'm thinking this is where they went, but I know that we have to get down below to see the pandas. That sign looks like maybe we're on the right path. If you're afraid of heights, this is not the way to go. I don't know what other way there is to go, but if you look down, we're up really high. There's a lot of walking at the San Diego Zoo, but they do have this sky farm, which is another way besides the buses to get around, and it is also completely free. Now we're gonna get 2 more away. There is an elevator too, if you would rather use an elevator. But this is kind of a fun bird's eye view. I'm a little bit nervous to put my phone over there because you can kind of see like just how massive the zoo really is. So I just called Andrew. I have no idea where they are. They're like, we're at the apes. I don't know where the apes are. We ended up with the elephants. So since I'm here at the elephants, I'm gonna go see the elephants without them. I think at first they thought I was kidding, but no, I really am at the elephants. Any of the elephants? I went down some stairs. I didn't see any stairs, but there had to be stairs somewhere. So this is kind of cool. This side looks, it's supposed to look like that. But this is supposed to be a representation of the La Brea tartlets. A dinosaur.
Y le tomaban y se quedaban
This is the bear skull, a bear paw, and how big it is. Grizzly bear skull. And lots of shadowy feet. Back here in the corner, I found the world's biggest elephant. They're not really that big anymore, but this was back like a mammoth that we found. Woolly mammoth. We also found the lion. He is asleep right now. I usually like to come back here at like dusk or night because that's when we're more active. Right now that lion is just hanging out, living his best life. Oh, this is kind of cool. Elephant is right at the water side. I was hoping maybe he's going to go in because it felt like this. Because that was fountain going. He is not, but he is right up here by him, black and right there. I like that up. I don't know if it helps keep me cool. I'm going to say first. Right across from the elephant is this beautiful, I believe it's a leopard. Should go find the sign. So pretty. Just pacing back and forth. I kind of wonder if it's getting close to feeding time. It might be. That might have to run. One last look at the elephants before we continue on our way to find Adrian Hughes. He's now actively eating hay. I did not even notice that one the first time. Oh, there's a fine spot there. Look. We're not going to make it up that far because it's going to find the rest of the zoo crew, but there's a bunch of elephants up there. He's thinking about making his way down here. We'll see. Now backtracking from whence we came. They said they went through an aviary, and I guess that aviary? Because I know that we need to get down to the very bottom. In fact, I believe that those people right there are where we want to be. I think that's the pandas. They just called to say, we're at the pandas, where are you? So we got to get from up here to down there. In the interest of time and the fact that there's a good chance they're going to ditch me and go to the panda bears without me, I might take the elevator only because I know where the elevator is. I don't know where the stairs are, minus that their clue was, we're past the hippos. I don't know. I got nothing. There's also nobody currently here, so I don't feel like I'm taking a spot away from anybody. one elevator ride away from the panda bears. I love how they did these elevators so that you enter one side, exit the other. It makes it really easy, and these elevators are absolutely massive, so it's really easy to put lots of strollers and people in here. See if we ended up at the right spot, but we should have. We're gonna go left, but I kind of don't think there's anywhere else to go. But yeah, if you look up, that's where we were, that little bridge up there. We're gonna go down this path. I have a feeling we're going a totally different way than they did, because I know for a fact this is not where the hippos are. But we found it. This way was probably actually more correct. Panda bear! So it looks like if we come early in the day that they do have tickets. So they come back at a certain time. We obviously missed that. But luckily they do have a standby line. So we're gonna go find pandas. And then jumped in the line for the panda bears. It is decently long. It's really cool that the pandas are back. It's the only place, I believe, outside of China that you can see the pandas. I know it's the only place that you can see them in North America. The San Diego Zoo actually had them several years ago, and San Diego actually helped them develop a kind of formula that you could feed the panda bears. Previous to that, there was no way to feed a panda bear baby if something happened to the mom. They did take those pandas back. So if they give them to a zoo, it's always as a loan. It's never ever just given to a zoo. And so they did take those panda bears back, if I remember right. Goose was telling me that as they get older, they take them home so they can go home and retire, so to speak, in their native land of China. But now they are finally back again at the zoo. Can't wait to see them. So excited to have a panda bear hat, to go see the pandas. Let's go find them. Getting wet. I was trying to figure out where the misters were. They're actually in some Kroger. That is a red panda.
So cute. Mommy, look.
Sitting right in front of the water fan.
They asked us to keep quiet, so I didn't talk at all while I was in there because panda bears are easily spooked. They did have a guide in there talking, and she was saying that panda bears spend between 16 and 18 hours a day sleeping. So when they're not doing that, they're usually eating. So I feel like we were pretty lucky because we actually got to see them moving around. It was decently hard to see the panda bears though. I would like to come back at a different time of day. The person standing next to me was like, I don't see the panda bears, all I see is me. That was true depending on where you're standing in there, because that glass that they have there is really reflective. And so it's sometimes really hard to tell where the panda bear was, where the reflection of the glass was. But I'm so excited we got to see him, and we did get past this, so we're gonna come back again soon. Everything here, like food-wise, is a tiny bit more higher priced. Higher priced than like a Disney. I'm saying that because I usually do Disney stuff. So we just got mango sticky rice. It was $10, and also a frozen banana. It was $7.99. You could choose with nuts or without. We got it with. But with our passes, we were able to get 10% off. If you decide you want to come, you might want to look at the option of getting a pass. First of all, everything goes to helping maintain the zoo and feed the animals. It also works at the Wild Animal Safari Park, which is in Escondido, which I have not mapped yet. That might be a tiny bit closer to Anaheim than this is, but I don't know because it's a little bit farther inland, but it's super cool. But if you do end up getting a pass, you can use it for the whole year, and it comes with 2 complimentary admissions to the park that you can use anytime you want to. So essentially you could bring 3 people with 1 season pass. So if you price it out, that might actually be cheaper, and then you're getting a 10% discount. I don't know, I haven't priced it out. I did not look at the price of a one-day admission ticket.
It's 250% off.
Oh, I was wrong. I have to amend that statement. It used to be 2. I guess now it's only 1 free ticket, but it does come with 2 coupons to get 50% off. I guess the only catch with that though is that we don't have them yet, huh? We do have those? Oh, we do have those. I didn't look at, like we printed off a huge stack. We ordered them online, so we didn't have to worry about getting them here. Although they had really nice kiosks when you get here that you could get these at. I'm looking at this mango sticky rice. Ooh, word on the street from who says try it. Do you think I'll like it? This is like so much. It looks like a rice pudding.
Oh, I think
That's why she thinks I'll like it. Oh,
you do like it.
I do like it. It does in fact taste like rice pudding, and I do in fact like rice pudding. Hoos, you don't like rice pudding, right?
No,
I'm pretty sure that this just became mine, which is only funny because Hoos was the one who wanted it. Weirdly enough, the line to see the panda bears is non-existent right now, and you can go through as many times as you want to. Again, this is all included with your ticket for the day, but even when it was long, it was only 6 minutes to get up to see the pandas. It wasn't bad at all.
I like the taste. I don't like the texture.
Oh, she likes the taste, not the texture. I like all of it.
The frozen banana is delicious.
Ooh, and the frozen banana is delicious. I have not tried that yet. Frozen banana. It looks like I may not be trying the frozen banana. They saved me like the last bite. I don't think these looked as hard as the Disneyland frozen bananas, were they? Oh, that is good. I was just already reaching for it. She's like, I want the last bite. Fine. Only because I, by default, got the entire rice pudding, and this is kind of a lot. Who's just confirmed that this is coconut milk? I can definitely taste the coconut. I think he's making it sweet, though. There's a leopard down below here, too. It's so funny. I would have totally missed it. Also where the other leopard
Oh, who's up there now?
ended up there. I feel like we're on like this really cool African safari the way
They're not in Africa.
we're not in Africa. Okay, whatever. Between trees. Every time I try to take a picture of him, oh, he just jumped. Just kidding. He does want to be filmed. He's like, I'll show you. This doesn't go all the way through. I think. No, it doesn't. Look, it's closed. This is one thing about the San Diego Zoo that's, I was gonna say a little bit crazy. It's not, but they built the San Diego Zoo on hills, and so there is a lot of walking up and down. They have tried to make that better by making that bus tour free, so you could take it and go all the way around. There's also a version of it that you can get off at different locations, which would bypass a lot of these trails. Although you would probably be able to see the entire zoo, that way you'd be able to see a lot. They also have that safari to take you from one end of the park to the other, which would also, again, bypass a lot of these hills and a lot of the walking. As a throwback to my jungle cruise, please let me know in the comments below. Are they black with white stripes or white with blue chocolates? Based on the amount of people hanging out up here, I'm going to go on a limb and say that the polar bear's probably doing something cool. Care about these birds. They're like, oh well, they're not going anywhere. We don't really care. These are the aviary tours. Another aviary. There are so many aviaries at the San Diego Zoo. I don't know if you'll be able to see it from here. Like, look at how close we are to the front. That's crazy. It's not really a big deal. You can't really see it here. Oh, there's no wildlife at all in this aviary. Maybe that's why they don't care about these doors being locked, is that there's nothing in here anyway. Luckily, we didn't really go out of our way to get here. It's just kind of on the way out of the polar bears. So we got here at 3. We need to be home around 6 or 6:30, and it is 5 now. So it is about time for us to be headed out. We are as far back into the park as you can possibly get. So now we're gonna make our way back up to the front. It didn't seem like we went down to get there, and we didn't because we were at the bottom of the park. But to get back up to the safari, which is what I think we're going to take to get all the way across to the entrance of the park, we're going to have to go up quite a bit more. So just keep that in mind if you go down to like see the pandas or the hippos or anything down there. The only way to get up to the top without a lot of hills is to take that elevator. Luckily, there are a lot of things to see along the way though. At the risk of offending a lot of people, I don't know that those are the most exciting animals on the way up the hill, but they're still pretty cool, and it's way better than just walking up a hill to walk up a hill. We've now made it to the top. We are going to wave that line and climb on the safari. Keep in mind, this is a one-way only ride, and again, as a reminder, this is totally free with your park admission.
And no, we didn't even get our jackets. It's warm today.
Yes!
And this has a cool
You're
view
gondoling.
of the whole park.
This momentarily stopped when we were at the very, very highest part. Luckily, it started again. I don't really like it when it stops. I mean, granted, this is probably really safe, but you know. But yeah, there's all downtown San Diego. You can kind of see the harbor in the distance. Melville Park is really cool. There's a lot of museums
You can
there.
see the planes landing. That was cool.
You can see the planes landing.
The bridge is cool.
We came, we saw, we conquered. We were only there for like 2.5 hours, but we saw a decent amount. So even if you only have a couple hours like we did, or like half a day, it's still definitely worth your time. There is no other zoo like this on the entire planet. We're number one for a reason. Come visit the San Diego Zoo. Spend a day or two here. You can definitely stay down here. If you want to commute back and forth to Anaheim, you can totally do that too. There's wonderful beaches down here. We're gonna have to do an entire video on all the things you can do in San Diego, because San Diego is wonderful. And I think if you can't hear that, who said don't go to LA, go to San Diego, I second that. San Diego is amazing, and it's not far from Anaheim. It's really not far from LA. And do part of your trip down here. I know going to Walt Disney World, you kind of feel like you're in this bubble, and you kind of do the Walt Disney bubble, and I get it because we do that too. But when you come to Anaheim and Disneyland, it's a little bit different. Okay, a lot of it different. It's not as big a bubble. So do a couple different, explore the rest of Southern California. There's so much to see and to do here. If you have not done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you have already subscribed, hey, thanks. We're always excited that you come along. Thanks for watching today, and I'll see you real soon.